Hello, and I'm Rebecca from the Beauty Desk. Today I'll be showing you how to do a brown and gold smoky eye. This look is perfect for Christmas parties or nights out. I'll be using the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, so if you've got that palette or something similar, you'll be able to copy this look. Enjoy! First I apply Bourjois Happy Light Luminising Serum Primer all over my face. This just creates the perfect base for your look. Then I move on to applying my skin-based foundation in 3.5. This is by the brand Illamasqua. I love the staying power of all their products and this foundation is my favourite. I apply using a damp beauty blender, just buffing into the skin. Moving on to concealer, I'm using Benefit's Boing in shade 01. I conceal under my eyes and around the eyebrow area. I also conceal around my nose because I suffer with a bit of redness, so you may not necessarily have to do this. Now it's time for blush. I'm using the MAC Spring Summer 15 Lip and Cheek Palette in the shade Guava. As you can see, I've nearly run out and I'm really sad because they're not doing it anymore, so I'm going to have to try and find a similar shade to carry on using next year. I'm just going to buff that concealer so it blends well. Now it's time for highlighter. I'm using the NARS liquid highlighter in the shade Copacabana. I'm just going to use my Illamasqua highlighting brush just to kind of gently blend that in. I don't want it to completely go into the skin as I do want a slight luminous shine on the cheekbones and the brow bone. Although I have just applied highlighter, I do like to mattify some parts of my skin, especially around the T-zone, as I feel my makeup sometimes starts to slip. So it just takes the shine off it and also sets my neck. If you prefer to have a slightly more dewy look, you might not have to do this, but as I say, it's all just personal preference. Moving on to eyebrows, I am a big fan of the Illamasqua Brow Cake in shade Gaze. So at the moment I'm just preparing the eyebrow area with a bit of concealer just to make that first application of the brow cake really smooth and really sharp. If you do want to have a slightly more natural brow, then you don't have to go as heavy with it, but I'm just lightly brushing it on and then blending it out. I then go over the work I've done with the brow cake with the Bobbi Brown eyebrow gel in the shade Brunette. This just gives a slightly feathered look and defines the eyebrow. Now I'm just popping a little bit of the MAC 24-hour eyeshadow primer onto the lids in preparation for my smoky eye. Using the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, I brush the shade Tease all over my lid. This just creates a nice base colour for applying the slightly darker shades later on. Flip the brush the other way around and use the shade Busted in the crease of your eye in a slightly V shape, just blending upwards and outwards. I also bring this shade down to underneath my lower lash line just to create that slightly smoked look. For a bit of sparkle, I am using the shade Half Baked in the inner corner of my eye. This is a really nice gold shade that would probably suit most skin tones, and it just adds that little bit of Christmas glam. Now I'm lining my eye with the Rimmel Exaggerate liquid eyeliner. I find this product really easy to create a smooth, flicked eye, as the brush just lightly goes along the lower and the upper lash line to create a really smooth flick. I then line the waterline with the MAC Technicolor in Graph Black. This just adds a little bit more depth to the eye. Curl your eyelashes before then applying mascara. I am using Maybelline Turbo Boost in waterproof, as I feel it has a bit more staying power than the normal mascara. False eyelash time. I know false eyelashes scare some people, but they are easier to apply the more you get used to doing it. I'm using House of Lashes in Iconic at the moment. They're great for adding a bit more drama, especially for that Christmas going out look. Apply the glue and let it become tacky before applying to your lash line. I find tweezers help me get really close so there's no gap in between where your normal lash is and where the false lash starts. Set the look with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This I find is the best product to keep your makeup looking perfect for at least 16 hours. Now it's on to lips. I line them with a pink Collection Styles and lip liner before applying Bobbi Brown lipstick in the shade Pale Mauve. And that's the finished look. I hope you've enjoyed and have fun recreating this look for Christmas. Thanks for watching the Beauty Desk. Bye!